Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode of Creators Corner with Ezekiel Kuchuku KB. And with me in the studio today, I have a very beautiful young lady, talented, super smart, and a barrister by the name of Ifunanya Grant.
Hello. Well, nice to be on the show.
So how would you introduce yourself? As a musician, a model, a barrister, a content creator? You do a lot of things. How would you introduce yourself?
I would say that I'm a girl of many talents.
Again, the super talented.
Yes, because there are so many things I'm into for sure. But right now, I would want to be introduced as a musician because that's what my focus is on at the moment.
Okay.
So yeah.
As a musician?
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing music?
I just started music again last year, November 2022. But before then, I had been into music. I've been into music for as long as I can remember.
Wow.
I've always liked singing, making music. But at the point, I had to stop because I felt I wasn't good enough.
Okay.
But recently, I got the courage to try again. So
And the
far,
confidence. Wow.
what can I say?
So the music you do, is it for crews or like do you get paid? For me, like what? Is it as a passion or you just like what's driving it? What's pushing it?
I don't know. I think maybe curiosity. Because
Okay.
I want to see where to go. So, and I feel like I have time. I have the talent. I mean, I can write. I can do something. So, I just want to see how it goes. And it's also fun.
Okay.
Although it's a bit stressful, I won't lie and work.
Okay.
I just want to see what I can achieve with it.
And you know, I know you used to model because of Slave. What was that about? All that phase? What was it just a phase or
With the way my life is, I may say that it's a phase because almost everything happens in phases for me. So the modeling period, yeah, I think it was a phase, but I enjoyed it. I won't lie, but
okay?
at the point, I just felt like it wouldn't give me what I wanted, so I just had to move on to other things.
Okay. So let's get down to the to the nitty-gritty, to the reason why we are here. I know you're a barrister.
Yeah, I am.
Do you practice what like
I don't really practice it, and I don't think I have any intention to practice for now.
okay?
I don't know about the future though, but right now, I don't see law as being what I want to do full time.
Okay.
Well, yes, I'm a barrister, so it's just part of my portfolio.
Wow.
It's not really what I'm into.
Okay, so in line with your recent suspension, because there's been rumors, I don't know, would I call them rumors or are they like, is it factual? Were you suspended by the Nigeria Bar Association, by the NBA? Like, what's all that buzz all about?
Well, I just believe that with the whole situation surrounding this thing, it has made me to realize how people want a certain narrative and they will purposely conjoin just so that it can fit what they want it to fit. The real truth of the issue is that I was never suspended. I mean, we all know that Nigerian Bar Association is a reputable organization.
Yes.
I was suspended. They themselves will let it know to the public that this is what happened. It shouldn't come from blogs. They will make an official statement because when you're suspended, they will have to tell people that they shouldn't go into any dealings with you because they are no longer a part of them.
Okay.
So when I first heard the news, I asked the people, do you have any proof? And up to now, none of the blogs can bring any concrete proof to say that this is what happened. So someone just started the story, and because people desperately want it to be true, because they feel like maybe I'm I don't know what they think, but they want to create a certain narrative that see this girl, she was disobedient and she's feeling too big and they cut her wings.
Wow.
So that's what people really want to happen. But unfortunately, that's not what happened.
Wow.
But I've learned a long time ago not to bother myself with clearing up rumors. Like,
Okay.
if that's what you believe, good for you. Me and NBA, we know what's up, so that's it.
So there has been no official statement from the Nigerian Bar Association.
You know how law is? Law is in a profession that encourages ability to speak up for yourself.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
if the processes of law actually is, if they find me violating any rule,
Okay.
they will first of all call me to a disciplinary committee and give me the opportunity to defend myself.
So there's been
Nothing
no invitation whatsoever.
So they will
No official statement from the Nigerian Bar Association.
nothing like
And no one has reached out to you to that effect.
no, absolutely nothing. They will actually try you, find you guilty, then disbar you. So we haven't. There's like nothing like of such as I've never even heard from them in the midst of all this chaos. So me too, I'm surprised. Like they suspend me because I never ever hear anything. So it's just what it is.
So do you think that this rumor is this particular rumor, this latest rumor is probably due to a lot of people have seen your pictures on the internet smoking, or they're revealing our outfits and stuff. Like, maybe, do you think it's part of the reason why the rumors are flying around?
Yeah, I think that the way I am, that I don't conform to society rules.
Okay.
People really want it to happen. And I feel like maybe that's why the rumors are even believable, because people are like, yeah, she's too wild to be a barrister. And I'm not practicing. Like, if I was practicing, you can contest all this.
Okay.
But I'm not into the practice. I'm just a normal girl who has a law degree. So my lifestyle and my degree, it has nothing to do with each other,
Okay.
especially as I'm not practicing. If I was practicing, then I can say that, okay, there's a good reason. So I understand why people want to be involved. This is what it says.
Wait. Just 1 minute. In this particular context, what does conformity stand for? Like,
I feel like, as I am, especially being a woman, there is a certain way society expects women to be or to appear. They expect us to be docile, to be submissive, to be...
seen and not heard.
Thank you, exactly. So the fact that I don't agree with, so far as I'm concerned, all those things are bullshit, because I'm here to live my life and I owe myself, I have to live my life. I cannot even do anything else except be myself. So I feel like because of that, that's why people feel that I don't conform, and I really don't conform.
This particular question is, would I say it's controversial, or would I say it's sensitive, or would I say it's private? But I just want to ask, because I know a lot of people will have this question in their mind. Like, recently we were on the internet, on the streets of the internet. I didn't originate this. I just stumbled upon it on the blogs like every other person, saying that your nudes were out there. That it was also part of the reason why MB had to buy. Because almost they just struggle, and I was like, oh, I'm going to have to reach out to you to know what's up really. So what's the real deal with that? What's the real gist?
Well, the news leaked and it wasn't my fault, contrary to popular opinion, because people feel like the way I'm wild, I would go to the length of leaking my news maybe for popularity or anything, but that's not what happened, honestly. If I have my way, I won't even want that to happen. But that's how I saw it, and there's nothing I can do. Like,
What actually happened? What actually happened? Was it a picture? Was it a video? Because
no.
I don't even have it. Like,
Are you serious? Are you looking for it? Huh?
not like I'm looking for it or anything, but I'm just saying. So,
Well, it's actually a picture, just a picture, wasn't it?
just
Video.
one single
picture, and I'm sure that many people have seen the picture. And funny enough, I don't feel ashamed of it. I think the picture is actually sexy.
I guess
That's a story for another day. But like I said, it was just a mistake. That's how it came out.
Okay.
It wasn't meant. It wasn't meant. No, such is life.
You
Like,
didn't do that for clout. You didn't do that
No.
for attention.
Honestly,
It wasn't even intentional in the first place.
the kind of insult I've gotten because of those news. I even tell myself, if not those pictures are sexy, and if I don't have the money to put them on the internet, then Maya Khalifa would do it. I would have taken it off a long time ago. But I can't keep myself, honestly. It's irreversible. What has been done. So life goes on.
And after the news leaked, when we say news, you just say it's a single picture, but now we say news like it's a full media bouquet of pictures, videos, audio tapes, and all that. Now that the picture has leaked, you made a video and I saw it on one of the blogs as well. You are talking about the video and the pictures and saying that it's you said a couple of things there that I didn't really understand. Saying of course, you mentioned the non-conformity aspect. You also say that you do not wish to get married or have children and all that. No, it's quite un-African though. Irrespective of the fact that it's un-African, it's also strange in this part of the world. Like in this climate, it's totally strange. We don't like see a lot of women, doing that particular or a lot of women from that particular school of thought.
Yeah.
So, how did this originate? Like, what's up with that? Really?
Well, I would say that it just came from deep thinking.
Okay.
Because I would say I'm very ambitious, and I know that a marriage and children will tie me down.
Okay.
And I know I grew up in a certain kind of home.
Okay.
Where me and my siblings experienced a lot of emotional neglect.
Okay.
And because of that, I have grown from our parents.
Okay.
So I've grown to know, I know what is expected of me as a parent. I know that if I'm going to have a child, I have to give my child 100% dedication.
Okay.
And looking at my life and my goals and the things I want to achieve, I know that I won't be able to adequately be a parent, a present parent, and also be chasing my dreams. So I just think it's best not to have any for now. So I don't know if people always tell me that my mindset will change, but personally, I don't think it will. In fact, the more I wake up, the more I see reasons why my mindset will never change. So yeah, I feel like for women, especially, marriage and children is a great inhibition. Like many mothers I've met always tell me that they love their kids, but they always wonder what they could have achieved if they didn't have children or get married.
Okay.
So for now, looking at my life, I don't think I can, and I don't think I ever will.
So in plain words, you do not want children.
No.
You do not want to get married.
Marriage is even easier because marriage is like dating, but then with the legal binding, yes, it is. From my perspective,
Okay.
I've never been married.
Okay.
But me, I would say vehemently what I don't want children. And then, yeah,
You don't want it.
at all. But then marriage, I feel like marriage was created for the purpose of childbearing. So if I'm not going to have a child, there's absolutely no need marrying. And the whole process of divorce is too complex. I'd rather just date. If you are tired, we break up. So that's it for me.
What do your parents think about this?
Just like every African parent, my parents are not in agreement with my choices at all. at all. Like, they're not. But we've all come to the understanding that I'm an adult. I'm grown enough to make my decisions. And on the real, there's nothing they can do. I mean, they cannot widen my nyash and force me to carry them. So they've all made peace with it. Everybody has. So that's it.
Okay, but with all these recent, how on the blogs and stuff, how does this affect you at home? Like, are your parents aware of all of this, and how does that make them feel? Really?
My parents are aware. Even yesterday, my mom called me to talk to me about it. My parents are aware, but I think, like I said, they've reconciled themselves to the fact that I'm an adult and I can make my own choices. So what they do now is just to advise and say, do this, so don't do this, so you get. So, and my relationship with my parents is not that tight. So many times I don't really send what they are saying. Not that I hate them or I don't regard them, but I know that despite them being my parents, I'm here to live my life. I'm not here to live their life, and they're not here to live my life either. So I take the advices that resonate, and the ones that I don't really send, I just leave it. So they're okay.
Wow.
I'm sure that they're okay.
Okay. Enough of your personal life. Wow, that's quite harmful, really. Really. But okay, now let's come to your music. What's your latest body of work? What's your creative process like? These are two questions in one. The latest body of work, then tell me about your creative process.
Okay. My latest body of work is Cowbell.
Cowbell, yeah.
Yeah, I just released it early this month. And in music, what I'm trying to do in music is to be able to tell my story because I have so much life experience. So
Okay.
music is a place of honesty. I use it as a place to offload my feelings, my emotions,
Okay.
and I don't want to, like, my actual inspiration are the things that have happened in my life,
Okay.
my life experiences. So that's what my creative process is about. And I like to be myself when I make my music. I like to sound as myself as possible. I don't even like so much of auto-tune. I just like to be like, to show myself. I want people to see me for who I am, exactly the way I am. So that's how it is.
Okay. All right. So that brings me to the next question. Given your large number of followership, I'll say it's large because it's over 100K. So what's your biggest body of work yet? That's number one. Then number two is have you worked on any projects with people before? Like, have you collaborated with people on songs before? So
No, I haven't really done any collaboration, although I have some artists that I would love to. But right now, I'm just focused on finding my feet in music because I realize I don't know many things about what the music stuff. I'm new. So I'm still, as a newbie, I'm trying to find my feet, to master my sound, to know what I like, to know the kind of things I like in music. So maybe when I'm a bit strong on my feet, then I can collaborate with some other artists. I'm looking forward to making an EP. I think that's what I'm working on right now. So hopefully it goes well.
are you working on an EP, right?
Yeah.
Wow. So what's your biggest body of work yet?
I would say the first music I restarted with, that's Currency.
Yeah, comments. I just
Yeah.
the jam.
So it's, many people like it. Is my most popular and my most I don't know what to say, body of work. So
Yes.
as
All right. So are there artists you look forward to working with?
yes, there's a lot of them.
Okay,
I look forward to working with Jerry.
Derek,
I look
Jerry
forward,
the Hustler.
yes.
Okay,
I look forward to working with Tem.
okay,
I look forward to working with Wizkid.
okay.
So at least these people. I also look forward to working with Davido. I like both of them. I don't.
Okay. So that brings me to my next question. Very personal, though, but I like to. Are you in a relationship? Or what in the relationship? Or people that are working for my that's out there? I want to slide into your DM. Are you in a relationship?
Well, I'm of the opinion I'm single till I'm married. It's just I'm not getting married. I'm single forever. Well, I would just say that right now my focus is more on relationship and men. My focus is on my goals. I have so many things I've set up for myself that I want to achieve. So right now,
What's your word of advice to other creatives out there?
I would just say that you just have to be yourself and you have to find yourself. In this our society, it's very important that you be yourself. Because many people,
Personality.
yes, originality really, because many people feel shame around their personality because they feel like, what will people say, or is this good enough? And I feel like if you keep thinking that, you not get anywhere. Like, you just have to do it. You just have to come out. You just have to be yourself. Because think about it. One day we'll die, and I feel like it's the greatest sad story that you live this life.
Die without living.
Yes. So
Okay.
you should come out. You should do your best. That's just what I can say.
Thank you, viewers, for sticking with us to the end of today's episode. I had the pleasure of having Ifunanya with me in the studio to talk about a lot of controversies and a lot of stuff. I hope you picked up a couple of things for me. See you same time, same platform next week.